Hi guys, how are you? Hope everything is fine. So here I am again for a new tutorial. This time I'm going to talk about exporting CC3 characters into Unreal. So CC3 is character creator free. That's a software from Reallusion, a pretty good one. Now we're talking a lot about meta-humans, but until now, we had and we still have this amazing software from Reallusion, Character Creator Free, that it's still a lot better in many ways. Of course, not so much in the realism of the characters, but it's possible to do almost very near to the ones on the meta-humans. It's very good software. You can change so many things here. You can change body, arm. You have a lot of different morphs you can do. You can change almost everything you can think about. So it's a really good software. I recommend it, as well as iClone. That's the two main apps. They have other things, but um, for us, in our case, we want to do cinematics and want to do nice characters and nice scenes. Hyclone, it's for animation. So Hyclone is this one, Hyclone 7. And then in here you can do animations, you can create the characters, then you exporting to iClone very easily. You can animating all the characters, you can do so many things here, very good quality, and then you export it to Unreal. So I'm doing this tutorial because I got a request from one of our subscribers, and his question, I had the same problem when I first tried in the beginning to export my characters to Unreal. Their faces would be really shiny. So here was okay, but then when you go to Unreal, it gets all shiny. It looks like wax, you know. So not good. So I remember at the time I was looking how to do it, and now with this question, I had to remember again how I did it. So here's the answer. Okay, so that you can export your characters from Character Creator Free or iClone into Unreal, the first thing you need to do is to install this app that's in the Reallusion's website. I will put the link down below. You just need to install Auto Setup for Unreal Engine 4, and after that, so install here. This is the version 1.2. You download it and to your computer, and then install. And after you install it, I will show you how you set up for do the exporting from each of these two apps, Character Creator or iClone 7, into Unreal. If you come here, in here, plugins, you will find this Character Creator and iClone Auto Setup, okay? So you need to browse to these files. Click here, and you will have these options for Unity or Unreal. We are going to do it in Unreal, so we click in Unreal, and then we need to choose our version. So I have the 4.26 and I'm using it. So is this one I want? You can have more information here if you need about how to do it, but it's very easy. You just need to select these two folders. So shift click and copy those. Okay, I'm copying it. And then it's very easy. All you have to do, of course, one more thing first, I was almost forgetting. You need to open a new project, okay, in Unreal, and save it. So you have a new project open and ready to use, okay? And after you have this is just a blank project. I already did some things before, but it's a blank one. And so you have this project, you do this, you copy these two files, and then you go to the folder where you have this project. In this case, it's this one, my project, and you just need to paste these two folders. Okay, they will get into the plugins and in content folders already existed, and all will be set. So after you do this, you'll go to your project. You will open again your project. If you had it open, you should close it and open again, and you will have this new icon here, CC setup. If you click here, you can choose that you want high quality shader. It will ask you again anyway, but I always do it before. Okay, and it's very easy. What you have to do, you need to export this as an FBX. Just choose here Unreal and export. Okay, after you export, you will have a message. Never mind this message. You just say okay, and you save it in a folder on your computer. Okay, and you will have these files there. Okay, you save it. I create a new folder. Like let's write it my character. Okay, and inside of this, you will put these files. Okay. And then, you will have to wait. This is not a very long time, but it's a few minutes. So um, I will fast forward to the end, but nothing very special will happen here. It will import. If you got some message, you just hit OK, yes, OK, like here, OK, and it will be very easy. It just goes and imports all your files. Okay, and then you'll see this option. You have to have skeletal mesh selected, import mesh, of course, and I think you don't have to. You don't have animation here, only the character, so you don't need to select it, and you don't need to select anything else. Yeah, everything it's okay. You just say import all. Okay, and it will take a while longer to import the character. Okay, that's here. I'm going to make that fast forward, and I'll be back with the character already ready to go. Okay, our character is already ready on the set, all the shaders compiled. And so here's the question that was made to me that before, I think before, to be honest, I think with the updates from iClone, from Reallusion, maybe most of those problems are not so bad anymore. I remember to have these troubles in the beginning, so it's not so bad because I really remember it was pretty more shining than now it is. It's not really bad, to be honest. Maybe it depends also on the characters you are making, but there is it's still a little bit bright in here anyway, but not so bad, to be honest. Anyway, you can correct it. If it's worse, it will get much better. In this case, you will correct it a little bit. So the way to do it is you need to select the character, and then you have here the materials, and all the materials that are used by your character, and you can change, you can make a lot of changes to make it much better. But in our case, for example, we need to give some touches in the face. So you double click here in the head, and you have a lot of options here. Okay, you can touch on the base color, you can use saturation, brightness. You can change a lot of things if you want here. Okay. Uh, in my case, I'm not going to change this, but you can get it really much better by uh, using these sliders and changing a few of the characteristics of the material and the lighting, the saturation, the strength. You can do it here, but there's also here. If you go down, there's this option, the ORM map, the skinhead ORM. If you double click here, you see you have also adjustments you can make. You don't need to come here. You just use it here, these ones. Okay, I'm going to put this in here so we can see the changes. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit on his face. And you see it's from some angles, you get a bit brighter here, also here. And you can click here, and because this will be off, you click and make it on. This is the roughness multiplier. So usually what happened, I show you what would happen before, at least if I remember. If you get these numbers really down, you'll get something like that. And this is awful. And this happened to me a lot in the beginning. It seems like the character is, I don't know, a wax figure. I think they made some changes maybe in the updates. I'm not sure. I'm not doing so many right now, so many exports from CC3 for a while because I'm doing other things. So probably there was some changes. So now if you get this one, that's how it is in, or if you just take this off, it is like that. Okay, not so bad. But if you want to make it better, you just have to put it on and then you go up. You see here, if you look here, you'll see that this will get much less bright. Okay, you see. Okay, and you can make it a lot less, and this will have a big impact on the on the character. Okay, and you get much better. Of course, there's always a little bit of shininess, but this is normal. Not and this character is not the best one also to show this. But anyway, if you just use this one, you can make these changes very well. Okay, and of course you can and you should work with the other ones. There's all these parameters that you can change. So if you do, if you come in here, you can change the blending of the brightness, less or more, and you can correct here. Okay, you can correct all that in here. Well, can make a really interesting one like this. But if you see, you can make some changes here, and it depends on the lighting you are using. It will get your character to look much better. Okay, so thanks guys once again. Hope this was helpful. So please keep subscribing, comment down below, and if you need some help in any way and I can help you, of course, just write it down on the comments, and I'm here. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye bye.